How's it going, everyone? This is Justin. We just finished Yakuza Kiwami not too long ago, and just recently started Yakuza 2. Kiwami 2, whatever you want to call it. The original was called Yakuza. Whatever. I don't know why I'm going through all that detail. And this is kind of like my little blurb and review about the game. Consider this a standard for any game I finish. Story, I guess to say it's like same expectations, same combat, same insanity in terms of sub stories, combat, story that I have grown to thoroughly be invested in. And I have to say that it maintained the expectation. Whole leveling system I did find a little too fast, because once I fought Majima a few times and did a few of the side stories as well as the main quest line, I was fully maxed out for like the three big things, just soul, tech, and body. I didn't finish the Majima portion, which allows you to evolve the dragon and return to your normal self, which I didn't really need to invest in, even though it would have helped me later on. I didn't feel the need to, and you know what, it worked out. So some of the couple of things that I want to touch base on is, as well as the story, it explains what was mentioned at the end of Yakuza 0 that was kind of like put in like a text format, but it actually explained it. I won't go into too many details, but it follows up exactly where it left off. 10 years down the road, a whole bunch of shit happened, and look, it's a Yakuza game. The story is fantastic, and it gives you a curveball every few seconds, even up until the last second. It throws you a whammy right at the end every time, and that's a standard, and that's what I come to know and love at the Yakuza series. So that's gonna be staying true for every single game moving forward, because you still got the rest of the games to go through. Combat, exactly the same. Stance switching, and same boom boom pow pop, and then a couple heat moves with the same usual shenanigans of like, oh, look at this bike, pop, kind of thing. In terms of, I guess, a visual appeal, it's for what I played, it's a PlayStation 3 port to 4 or console or PC. I expected nothing else other than it looks okay. Still look good, but you can tell that it had some age to it, which is fine. It still played good as it should. Characters, memorable as always, and definitely make sure you see all the characters. Just kind of like a heads up in general for the series moving forward, because you're gonna grow attached to a lot of characters, and you're going to remember them. I remember them fondly, and already when I started Yakuza 2, it made me like, damn, you already played Yakuza 0 and Yakuza 1, and it already hit me with it. So and I just started it. Won't say how, but keep that in mind. So I guess review wise, same thing. I think I gave Yakuza 0 9 out of 10. Put in the same ballpark. I'm not gonna ever give a game a perfect score. It's just not my thing. But the story, combat, for what I feel, has been great. And I know the leveling system isn't exactly, a little bit more drawn out. I wish it was, because there's I had like 700 points to use and I couldn't use them. So they kind of just sat there, just went, and I have invested in nothing. So only small gripe, but still fantastic game. Highly recommend to anyone. But as always, start at the beginning of the series. Just my little blurb. This is going to be a known standard. As I mentioned before, I've been talking all night, so it may sound like a little hoarse, but there you go. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in a stream or in the next video. Take your pick. Bye-bye.